Welcome Street Rats to Night City, and the one and only Moxie 11, bringing you slightly biased news footage from the fourth wall. Last time our gang slowly made progress on their own personal lives, following some threads of information, while others turned into dead ends. Today, however, is meeting day with the Nomads, and we have little progress on our end to present them. In fact, if it wasn't for Rex, we'd have nil. So pick up the boys and head to the camp. We determined, since the chips don't have a unique signature, we're going to have to spend the next week doing recon to see if we can find them, possibly gain access to the houses where our targets live, hoping we can find the keys inside. At the camp, we meet in the trailer once more, Oz showing us a projection of the Choo-Choo station, where our ambush is set to take place. The Nomads have a contact who runs the station, so gaining access won't be a problem. There's an update that the escort will be 30 to 45 minutes behind the truck, but I figured safer to assume a 15-minute window and hope it's a 30-minute one. At the station, there's a maintenance tunnel that runs underneath and is likely the best place to hack the vehicle. The tunnel connects to the office, so access inside should be easy. Once the hacking is successful, we can use an EMP to take out security. Ray suggests putting the tracker from the bullet onto another vehicle to make it appear as though it's still moving. The Nomads also offer to put up some barriers to slow the vehicle down, just in case. They also suggest another tech would help on the mission, and Deuce requests another runner. I say I have someone in mind. I just hope Cammy is free and willing to help. That plan set, I drop off the boys and head home, working a few hours on the file Mendez sent before getting some sleep. Wraith goes to his apartment, where the groupies have camped out since they threw a party the first night. And at the bar, Deeps meets a girl named Checkers, a tech that he brings to the apartment to party and meet his roommate. Checkers freaks when she sees Wraith, being a huge fan of his, and he welcomes her as though they've always been best friends. When he learns she's a techie, he asks her about building repair and construction, calls me to introduce her. She says building construction isn't her area of expertise. Vehicle maintenance, however, is something she's good at, and since the ambush by the scavs, Oz could use some work. I offer to meet tomorrow so she can assess the damage and see if she can repair it. The next day, Wraith and Deeps head out to meet Horatio with the scuba gear at the marina. When I get there, Horatio is arguing with the harbour master about the price, since suddenly it's been increased due to the possibility of a Wave Rider pirate attack. Wraith manages to talk the price down a bit. Horatio seems dismayed it's just the two of them, as he was hoping for more people. As such, Wraith calls Checkers and Deeps calls me. Shortly, we're all gathered, Wraith changing the deal to 30% for the team, instead of the initial price. We all pile into the boat, speed off to recover the goods from the sunk chicklet. To be honest, most of this part of the story is a blur to me. Boats are awful. Being on the water in a boat is awful. Worst of all, I can't swim. So I'm hanging on the edge of the boat for my life while feeling like I'm going to puke, and it's not even noon. Things get better and worse once we reach the location. Deeps and Horatio diving down for the cargo, and sitting in one spot I feel I can get used to the roll of the waves a little easier than when we were speeding. Of course, with nothing to look at but the water and blue skies, it's not hard for me to spot 3 boats in the distance. Wraith picks up radio chatter from the boats. It's the pirates who are talking about information they got from the harbour master, and saying that they can't attack us until we have the cargo on the boat. Wraith of course talks to them, encouraging them to attack and find out what happens. Well, the challenge was accepted, as half a dozen jet skis make their way towards us, and snipers fire from the 3 ships in the distance. Have I mentioned that I can't swim? I'm on a horrible boat feeling ill and it's not even noon. In the end, we managed to fend them off. Or fend them off for now. We don't want to stay and fight reinforcements, so once the cargo's out of the water and secure, we head back towards the city, sweet solid ground. To watch the story unfold live, tune to Saves First Death every Saturday at 10 PM Eastern at twitch.tv/SavesFirstDeath. If you can't watch live, be sure to subscribe to the Save First Death channel on YouTube so you can watch it as soon as the recording is released. Or you can always download it as a podcast. Stay safe, cyberpunks. This has been your Night City recap with Moxie 11.